Okay, question number one. What kind of advice would you give a young married couple who's going through a tough time in their marriage? Question number two. What are some tips you would give to parents who are raising a strong willed child? And lastly, what does it take to have a strong and lasting marriage?
I think I'm going to answer the last question. What does it take to have a strong and lasting marriage? Anything throughout life, worth anything, takes time and effort to put forth into it. A marriage is just like any job you get paid for on a day-to-day basis. The only benefit you don't have, unfortunately, the benefit of money in this job. And just like parenting, it is one of the most difficult jobs, but it also is one of the most rewarding. Any couple that would come to me and say that they're having trouble, I would advise them to not give up. It is an effort on both parties involved to make the relationship work. From experience in my past, my husband and I had difficult years, not just difficult times, but we had difficult years. Before we got married, we made a promise to each other that we were going to do whatever it took to make the marriage work. And in those difficult times, we stood firm to our promise to each other before we got married. We both knew and understand when we took that vow that not only were we promising to each other, but we were promising to God that this was going to be our partner for the rest of our lives until He decided that He was going to take one of us away from each other and bring us home to Him, which He came pretty close to doing this past week with my husband, and I thank Him for not doing that. So I'm definitely enjoying the extra time I'm having at home with my husband, but I would definitely tell couples that Matthew 19:6 says, what God has joined, let no one separate. And that doesn't mean someone outside of the marriage. That means within the marriage as well. So if you're having difficult times talking to each other, don't let any outside influences affect you. If you do, seek someone with professional guidance, spiritual professional guidance. See a pastor, a priest, a preacher, or see a Christian counselor. It takes work and effort on both parties, and when you get together in your marriage and you're on the same page, it is such a wonderful and amazing thing to experience, and you would be denying yourself the beauty of what marriage has. So it is definitely worth the effort, and it is definitely worth the hard work. So put forward the hard work, and you will see the benefits. God will definitely bless you. Thank you.